Toronto man has made it his mission to improve AI safety after he says a chatbot convinced him he had stumbled on an urgent security issue and it was up to him to save everyone. There is a name for this. It is called AI psychosis. So this phenomenon has been affecting more people as they interact with ChatGPT, resulting in episodes of delusion, psychosis, and even self-harm. To walk us through his story, I am joined by Allan Brooks, AI safety advocate and community manager for the Human Line Project, and his lawyer, Randy I. Good morning to both of you.
Morning.
So, Allan,
good morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah, good to have you both. Allan, take us back. Why did you start interacting with the AI bot in the first place?
I was a regular user for probably a year and a half or 2 years. I would use it for kind of a replacement for Google. Use it for weight loss recipes and tips I typically wouldn't follow, and general life advice. And one day I engaged in a conversation with it about math, and that sort of led to us creating an app. And through that, we accidentally stumbled upon something which had national security implications, apparently, and GPT flew into a bit of a frenzy and urged me to immediately contact authorities in Canada and in the United States to warn them of this imminent threat that we had stumbled upon. So, put me on a bit of it was a nightmare experience, very traumatic, and put me on a bit of a spy thriller novel. So, I spent weeks thinking that I had this, this dangerous threat to the internet security in my pocket, and I contacted all the government agencies that it suggested because I thought it was being responsible.
Allan, I mean, what a story. You end up spending, 300 hours interacting with this bot over the course of 21 days. All of these conversations are happening between the two sides. You go to these government agencies. How do they respond to you?
Well, there wasn't very much response. I did have one gentleman from an organization in the United States respond with some curiosity. I mean, the language sounds that convincing and coherent, where even an industry vet would almost, was curious and engage with us. But nobody else responded, over the 3 weeks, which was, that silence was deafening for sure.
I bet. So then walk me through the point where you are told this is something called AI psychosis. We're seeing more reports of people experiencing this type of psychosis. Walk me through when that was identified for you and how it's affected your life.
Sure. Well, really, I snapped myself out of it with the use of another AI LLM, which was Gemini, and I essentially sort of pitted them against each other. And
really?
Gemini was saying, yeah. Gemini was saying this is impossible, what GPT is claiming, and I sort of would copy paste and back and forth until GPT was painted into a corner and it said, "Hey, you got me. None of this was real. It's just a role play." Obviously, that was very, very devastating, and I didn't know what to feel at the time. I don't have a history of delusion or psychosis at all. Certainly nothing like this has ever happened to me. So I went to the internet and started connecting with others. Found some news articles and realized what had happened to me. And, we sort of built this advocacy group as a community because we really had no other choice but to support each other.
Randy, I want to bring you in on this from a legal perspective.
Sure.
So is there anything someone like Allan can do legally? I mean, can he take action against OpenAI, for example?
Well, that's actually what we are actively exploring. We are already in talks with lawyers in the class action field, and we are thinking of starting a class action lawsuit against OpenAI for the symptoms and the damage that it has caused Allan. And I am absolutely sure there are more victims out there. Allan has described just the tip of the iceberg. As this type of technology becomes more prevalent and these companies are not putting in the appropriate guardrails, they're absolutely opening themselves up for liability.
So in terms of, it seems like this is you're carving this road, this path right now legally. Most companies are looking to either adopt AI or they've already adopted AI. What do employers need to know to ensure the safety of their employees?
Well, It's my legal opinion that employers should treat AI psychosis and adjacent phenomenon as a disability. It's not currently recognized because it's so new and novel, but it's my position that employers and society at large should treat this as a disability. I hope that eventually it is recognized under human rights legislation and under other legislation that protects people who are mentally and emotionally vulnerable, because these types of chatbots can really elicit phenomenon that is very real. And once you're entangled within the grasp of some of these AI chatbots, it's very difficult to get out.
Wow, it really is a new territory for everybody. Allan Brooks, we appreciate you sharing your story with us, and Randy I, we appreciate your insights as well. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe